The early girl tomatoes, I've been harvesting them already. They are delicious. It's a nice fruit on here. And this is about the average size. I've got several early girl plants. They're ranging in height to about 5.5 foot tall now, or feet tall. And then these are called the bodacious. They're just starting to come on. That's a small green one. These are supposed to be huge tomatoes when they're ripe. They're climbed 6 feet up, almost, well, 5.5 to 6 feet. Got everything trellised up. All my tomato plants right now are trellised. These are the yellow hillbilly variety. They're starting to come out. The trellis is just a little over 6 foot high, so you can see they're getting up pretty close to the trellis. They were planted later than the others. Of course, the squash and zucchini are doing pretty good. I've got a couple that have died out. I believe they got attacked underground. But the ones that are producing very well. Corn. Corn's starting to tassel, or has been tasseling. And we're starting to get silk. So just a matter of a few more weeks on that. I've had trouble with aphids and other things eating my eggplants. They're suffering, but they are starting to bloom. They've got pretty blooms. So I'll be able to get some fruit off of them. These are Cherokee purples. I've only got 3 plants, but they're starting to reduce, and those are nice size. Sweet peppers are producing now. Bell peppers, they're starting to come on pretty good. I only had a couple of pepper plants that survived over winter, but this one here got a couple of nice little bells on it now. This poor thing is still struggling. I don't think it's going to do anything this year, but it's trying. It's still living. Of course, my lettuce was planted too late, so it's bolted. That's no good. I'll be able to give that to chickens. They'll eat that. And down here are the cucumbers and the big boys. These were the last tomato plants that I planted, so they're still in the growing stage. They're growing pretty good. But my cucumbers, I've been harvesting them for a few days now. And they're gonna have plenty. This is my miracle squash. Might not believe it, This was the last thing that I planted. Oh, look at this little spider down there. But it's already producing its fruit. It's spaghetti squash. We ate a spaghetti squash the day we cut it open. I took the seeds, took 5 seeds, put them in water, soaked them overnight. Then I put each seed individually into a cup the next day, cut the very tip of the seed off, and then in one night's time, that, by the way, is that's a cantaloupe that I had extra. I just stuck it down here. By the next day, the squash had already come up in the cups. So 2 days after eating the spaghetti squash, I already had 5 plants, and they were about 1.5 inches tall. That afternoon, I brought them out and planted them in the garden, and they have really taken off. I was impressed with that completely. And then these are my burpless cucumbers. I've been harvesting them. They seem like they're doing pretty good too. This one right here, I'll be getting a good bunch today off of here. The weeds, though, have taken over my sweet potato patch, but it's just a big experiment. I'm going to spend a day in here trying to get this grass, and mostly grass, out of here. There's a few weeds here and there, but the sweet potato leaves, I mean, we're definitely getting some growth on them. I'm hoping to get some sweet potatoes out of here this year. Now, my chickies. These are those little chickies that I brought out about 5 weeks ago, the last video, and put in here. And now you can see they're about ready to go to freezer camp. They've been having a good life. They're getting plenty of food. I move this tractor every day, and you can see where I've had it a day at a time, and the grass is actually coming back greener and lusher in the places that they have been. So this is going to be some nice fertile soil to plant in next year. And I know you heard Henry, or not Henry, but Paul in the background crowing. My egg producers are still doing good. So sing it, Paul. So yeah, I'm having fun. It's hot, sweaty work sometimes, but somebody's got to do it, and I love it. So hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll try to get another one out. We're going to harvest the potatoes, and I'll let you know how many pounds of potatoes we got out of that row. So have a good day. Till next time. Bye. Today's harvest, not bad.